Welcome back to Yes, Everybody Does Have a Podcast. And hey, y'all, I'm sorry, I just wanted to go right in there. Excited. So, since it is February, it's Black History Month, as we discussed in episode 9, because now we're in episode 10, because I'm getting excited.
Last episode for the season.
The last episode for the season. We also want to discuss that Valentine's Day is also in February. And because Valentine's Day is also in February, it's the month of love, more, and relationships.
And month of my birthday.
And
Right. Pisces season, Aquarius season.
The love baby.
All of that and more.
And it's Johnny's birthday, too.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm. He's the love man.
He is the love man.
So we want, since we are a pod, we also wanted to discuss relationships, love making, because I don't like to say sex or fucking. I like to say making love.
Fornicating?
Come on, that's like church.
I'm more.
We want to discuss relationships. We want to discuss love and experience and maybe sexcapades. Are we into that? Not our own personal sexcapades. Alleged. These are all stories we have heard.
Alleged.
Nothing has
Or
been
fantasies.
Or
of yours.
fantasies, right? Alleged
Not
sexcapades.
brave enough to do it.
Right. So we Farrah brought up a recent TV show, a scene in a TV show Harlem, which one of the characters did something really daring. We haven't watched the series yet.
Shout out to Harlem. The show. You're doing a good job.
So, Farrah, tell us about this episode that you saw that you want to...
So it was a scene in this season 2, and it was I do apologize, I don't remember the character's name. The actress that plays the actor, she met a gentleman at a nail salon who she was attractive to. I mean, you get the sense that this character, even from season 1, is very promiscuous, and she enjoys her sexual freedom, which I love. So she met a gentleman in a nail salon. You know, they exchanged digits, and she had a sexual experience with him while at his home. And when she was there, she met his roommate, who was equally attractive, and she, within the spur of the moment, she came up with a lie, basically stating like, hey, I have a twin sister that you would love, and she looks just like me, we are identical, you know. She gave some type of name, and she was just like, hey, put your number on my phone, and I'm gonna hook you guys up. And the guy was interested, because he was like, is she as beautiful as you? And she's like, yeah, we're identical, blah blah blah. So basically she was lying, because she came back and she had sex with this man, acting as if she was a twin sister.
And
So
nice.
And I was like, wow.
So she basically had sex with the roommate and him.
Yeah.
Did the roommate find out that she had sex with both of them?
Well, isn't that a spoiler?
Yeah, I don't want to give
Okay,
that.
all right. We won't give the spoiler.
Okay.
So we say all that to say, what have you done? What is your sexy or your fantasy? And would you do something like that? Samantha, go.
Hard no for me.
No, as in you would never sleep with guys that are friends?
No, I wouldn't. I haven't.
They're brothers, though.
No,
They're
they're
roommates.
roommates. I don't. That's not something. Like, you know how like some women fantasize about like threesomes and like that just never kind of like floated my boat. First of all, I always said that to me in my head, having a threesome is work, right? Because if it's two guys, you're working, right? Because somebody's doing something to you, you gotta be doing something to somebody, right? Or maybe they're both pleasing you, but I just feel like it's work. Do I want to work so much? I want to have fun, but I want to work so much. And two women.
Hey, yo, like two guys?
Yeah, that was that's kind of hardcore, right? That's hardcore.
Fantasize about two handsome guys, pleasuring them in whatever way. You know,
Pause, they're
sucking
gonna be
their
there,
toes
what?
or-
Farrah says she definitely would.
Right,
That would be
but I
her
just feel like for
preference.
me it's work.
I always think of a threesome. When I think of a threesome, I always think of another woman,
Yes.
like two women and a one man.
Me too.
Okay, so
Because I find women more attractive.
I agree. I see what you're saying with that.
Or I just don't want two penises at a
Me
time.
either.
But some
And
people
what you gonna
fantasize about that.
Dangling
That's
around.
what I'm saying. Like, it's very
That's a
Ayo.
lot.
It's
a
too
lot.
much.
One night.
And then
It's
and
overwhelming.
for me to see two
And what are
guys
the two
getting close together,
Yeah.
it's just like,
But the
What?
guy thought
What are they gonna do?
I don't even know.
swinging everywhere. Fucking balls swinging everywhere. Nah, like I can't.
What are they gonna do?
No, but if they're different sizes, you're being opened up.
In all places.
What are these two men gonna do?
Right, like
That's
it's weird. It's weird.
No,
I mean, they're gonna be
one,
doing.
one's gonna be.
One is gonna do one action, the other one's gonna do another action.
Yeah, but then and then.
Have you not watched?
What do you mean?
And then they shit is gonna.
Two men? No, I have not watched
I've
pornography.
never
with
seen
men.
a porno with two guys
No.
with one girl.
No,
Oh, okay.
Wait, you haven't? You seen a porn with two men and one woman?
I haven't.
Yes,
I've seen that.
But what I'm
And
saying,
it was
saying
good?
She's never seen one, and we're saying.
no.
I was
never
saying
seen it.
I just think it's too much at one
It's too.
time.
It's too much for me. It's too much
But
for
what
me.
I'm saying is, and it's also their balls might be touched.
That's what I'm
just a lot
saying.
to
I
me.
like
Yeah,
yeah.
it's weird.
Okay,
It's
it
weird.
depends what position you're doing because
Okay,
normally
Sarah, tell us.
what I've seen in porn, one is in the back
Allegedly.
and one is in the front.
Right, so that's
That
what.
could be
Right.
woman, but
That
there's
is
other
what-
women.
Wait a minute.
Let's backtrack.
Hold on. Time out. I need to understand this because I have not watched this. So you mean to tell me that
Doggy
this?
style and
Wait,
and
wait. But doggy
head.
style is anal penetration.
Yes.
No.
It could be no. Yes, meaning like she.
Anal penetration.
No.
What is happening? As Danielle would say.
No.
Anal penetration.
It's not.
Wait.
I don't get.
never done doggy style because
No, I think she's confused. I think she meant
I'm
the wrong thing.
confused.
No, I think she meant the wrong thing. Eleonora, you meant the wrong thing, right? Wait. You meant the wrong thing, right?
I meant.
You meant the wrong
She
thing.
said doggy style anal penetration. No.
Why she was so confident?
She
I
was.
wasn't. I said I was confused. I wasn't confident.
No,
what
you
I'm
weren't.
saying is,
Have you not done doggy style? Do you call it something else?
what the
Let
fuck?
her
Okay, I'm
explain.
sorry.
I'm gonna wait for you to finish.
Okay, go ahead.
One
What?
guy, listen, you want to know?
No,
We
I was
see
thinking one guy is.
the girl
Doing
that
the
was
other
on
guy?
all fours.
No, let me tell you. When she said one in the back, one in the front.
Oh, you
Oh,
thought
you
she
was
was
talking
being
about
done in the front and the back.
Yes, that's what I'm like.
That is well. That could be possible.
That is a possibility.
That is a possibility.
That's
That's why I was
what
saying.
I'm
That's why I was saying
saying.
yes to her
Yeah, but it's
answer
not what I'm
originally.
That's
I've seen
that's
that.
not really common.
All right.
Is
so
it?
when
It's
Okay,
not
the
common.
average.
No.
I don't think
no, but wait a minute. I want
let's-
to.
I think
One
it
guy-
is common. Yeah.
Simultaneously? No.
Yes.
We're talking over each other.
I
Yes.
haven't
That's what
seen
I'm
it
talking about. That's why I'm
Really?
Maybe I watch too much porn.
I'm not saying
simultaneously.
I'm not saying
just
that it
saying.
hasn't been done, but I'm
Listen.
saying it's not as common.
It's not as
You'll
common.
more see the girl giving one guy head,
Right.
and she's taking it.
I
from the
understand
other guy.
that,
Right.
but
But to me, that's work,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
But-
I don't want to do that.
But
Yes.
Rosie,
You got that. We heard you. Samantha.
Rosie, but what
Also-
Farrah said, one guy in the back and one guy in the front.
Right,
In
but-
my mind, I thought
then when
anal
you said that,
and
I said
vaginal.
But they-
Right.
That
that's
could
as
happen.
well.
Yeah,
Okay, to me, that is bananas.
Yeah,
It is.
it's a
It
lot.
looks
It's a lot.
painful,
That's a lot.
But some women look like they enjoy it, and I'm just going from the porn experience. I don't know anybody personally.
Nobody enjoys that. I
Well,
can't-
let's
I
just
can't-
say. Let me just
Somebody
say,
like
let me
it.
just
Comment.
say one-
Somebody comment and tell me they like
One
that.
thing about
Some people
porn.
enjoy
To me,
anal.
porn is not reality.
It's
It's a
not.
fantasy.
Let's be for real.
Yeah, it's a
Porn is
fantasy.
entertainment, and
Yes.
it's only entertainment. I'm not saying that you can't reenact it in real life.
Yes.
But that shit is not
Real.
fun
Right.
and realistic.
Absolutely.
Like it is for entertainment, and it's warped a lot of guys to think that
This is how
their
it's supposed to be.
their
That's how
version of
most guys
sex
learn
should
how
be
to
like
do
a
sex.
porn episode.
Every
and
time.
this is
Every
why
time.
we women sometimes are not physically
satisfied.
we're not satisfied because they think they're doing all the business, and we're like, no, you're not.
all the business.
Like it needs to be a connection. It needs to be chemistry. It needs to be more than
Foreplay.
just you know.
I'm still shocked. I'm very taken aback that someone is getting plugged in both holes.
Yeah.
But what I'm
like a
saying is
sandwich.
it's
All right,
rare.
this is too much.
Sorry.
But it's been done. It's been done. But that's
That's
been
why
done.
I
also
said time out because I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Yes.
yeah. I haven't seen that much because that's like your stomach. You're gonna feel it. It's like the butt
And
is
they
not
have
that
rub
far.
together, right? They
The
feel
butthole
it.
and the vagina is not
It's
that
just
far
that's
from
a
each
lot.
other.
It's a lot to take in.
You know.
Don't invest
Yeah.
in it.
No, they don't connect.
Okay,
Like,
so
like,
The skin
I
in
don't want to
between,
talk. I
but-
just
So,
That's
let's bring it back. What we were saying is, do we think that it is common, or how would you be able to do what the girl in Harlem did, where she had sex with her with this one guy and then met the roommate and thought the roommate was more attractive and felt, damn, I want to hit that too. So I'm going to have sex with him as well. You know what I mean?
No.
I'm not. Yeah, that's
You're not that adventurous.
I'm not.
No.
That's like, is that adventurous?
Yeah.
For some, it's adventurous.
That's scary. You know what? These days, with people's mental health temperature, I ain't messing with it because they gonna try to kill me if they find out.
Coming out the bathroom, she come with that twin story. First of all, that's some dumb writing.
Yeah.
She said it in front of the man she just fucked.
Yes, because
She flirted with the.
She's saying she has a sister.
Yeah.
But for either of them to believe that is preposterous.
Why would that be preposterous?
No, that wouldn't. You're right.
That could be true. People
Because
have twin
if you meet a guy and he's like, look, I got a twin that I think would be great for you.
I gotta see y'all both in the room together.
Right. But eventually, but at first, you're gonna be like, okay.
Yeah, because you Magnum PI. You think you Magnum PI.
That's true.
You know my name? Fucking murder mystery.
You think you Knight Rider.
Ain't no twin?
Well,
That's a problem. Murder.
I dated a twin.
And
You dated a twin, you said?
I did. Probably about a third time we went out, I could tell like the difference. But yeah,
Initially, you couldn't.
initially I couldn't.
So they could have did the okie doke on you.
They could have did the switcheroo.
Same person. If it's a Lifetime movie, it could have been the same person.
Right. That's crazy.
It's a Lifetime movie. And it might
Yeah, I
have
can
been
see
the
that
same
happening.
person.
But then we can like move forward and talk about fantasies and stuff like that. Like, is that something anybody ever had like a fantasy?
About a twin?
No, not a twin, but just like
Two guys or
anything. Like,
Not two guys, 2 girls and a guy. Yeah, probably. I've thought about it for sure.
okay.
I think it's like, yeah, why not? Let's do
I
it.
think
Yeah.
I think because women are just more like fluid and more beautiful, that would be something maybe.
Right.
But
And it would have to
wouldn't
be
for
someone
everyone.
beautiful,
The guy
like
would be like, yeah, baby, yes.
I think that
it would be like it would have to be a woman that's like wow. You see, listen, we're not going there. I think
family-oriented podcast.
no, but I think in those type of situations, it has to be like that.
I think it's so late. I don't think we should take this late anymore.
No,
We are
I think
delirious parasites.
she ate out of
That is fucking nuts.
no. She's saying she want to know the details.
Hilarious.
She want to know the
You
details.
guys would do it a girl. I mean, because
No.
what would you do? Wait,
You be a pillow princess.
You be with a girl.
Pillow princess. You are the one.
What is that shit?
I think it's whatever you want. I think
That's what it's called, a pillow princess.
Yes,
Like,
it's
you're
called
not
a pillow
eating out
princess.
The girl,
Yes.
but the girl is taking care of you and
I learned something.
whatever. But you're not gonna engage.
Never heard of
in
the term
that
pillow
part
You know how
of
with the
sex.
men there's a giver and then there's a taker, isn't that right?
But then with lesbian, you could be a pillow princess. where
You
just
can.
Like, I'm
A
just gonna.
pillow princess.
you know what? I think in those type of situations, it really depends on the energy and the temperature. Like how about if you really enjoy being with the girl that you never thought that you ever would?
Well, what if the guy enjoys being with the girl?
But this is a
Right, like
I'm not doing it. And I don't know.
yeah, it's
about
strange.
women's
It's strange.
Go ahead.
women. Yeah, they look pretty. Someone have nice bodies, but the vagina is to me the most not attractive thing. I'm sorry. I think the vagina is very ugly, and that's my personal opinion. I think that some people, right? But it depends.
And some people think the vagina is the most beautiful thing in the world.
right?
That's true.
And men like vagina because it gives them pleasure. But if it didn't, do you honestly think they would put their penis?
No, there's some
I
women
think
who
some
think
of them-
vaginas are beautiful.
I think some women love vagina.
No.
No, I think it's pretty.
Yeah, I think they think it's
And there's
Yeah, I
different
think-
types of vagina.
I think
I hate y'all.
I cannot.
Rosie act like she's in fucking 8th grade. Rosie, you can't talk about something. She act like she's in 8th grade. I don't think the vagina is an attractive organ.
I hear what you're saying. I'm saying I think there can be. I think some people think that they're VJs.
Yeah, I think they are.
cute.
I think some people do, but I feel like as you get older, and then when you watch certain things, like I did watch a pornography one time. That's why I'm not a big lover of porn either. I'm not someone that's a porn watcher. It was looking like a bunch of I don't know. I don't want to say.
You know they have surgery.
Now they do, but I guess when I watched this porn, it looked like pastrami. It just looked like a bunch of fucking
Did you say
pastrami.
pastrami?
And I was like, I don't want to watch this.
She said pastrami.
It's what it looked like.
Surgery.
Layers of the tortis, the poop cut.
That was a low budget one.
I don't like to watch pornography. I can't. I don't like to see ugly vaginas.
You know what?
You know what? Because pornography should be fantasy. And if it's not
me
perfect,
too. It has to be
I
perfect.
cannot watch if the
Like,
nipple
I
is
need
too
their
black.
body to look airbrushed. I
If
need
the
it to
nipple
look
is-
like an Instagram filter.
Yes.
I don't want to see no bumps. I don't want to see
No,
razor bumps. I don't want to see
Then y'all can't watch
No
Cherokee. Y'all
discoloration.
can't watch Cherokee. Let me tell you, Cherokee. She was a big like a porn star where she was like big butt. You know, I was like, but she has a one of those black girl bodies that they have now, the built bodies.
But
It's
that's
supposed to be natural.
It's not the size.
Supposed to, yeah, hers is natural.
I'm not
It's not so
the
much the
size.
size. I'm talking about like it needs to be like airbrushed. Like when you look at a magazine, like
Right.
the skin needs to be like
Some of
this,
them be
like
like-
baby
some of them
skin.
be
I don't want to see.
Michelangelo Greek god, because I cannot see like an areola that's triple the size. I don't want to see things that I can't.
And things
to
be
me,
looking weird. These things do.
I don't want to see
Right.
like even some men who have very pronounced nipples. It's too much.
It is. When it's so pointy.
Right. This is what I'm saying. Like,
It's like a lot.
Yeah, but a lot of the porn guys too look weird. They have like weird haircuts. They look weird. They look like they're not attractive. Right. They should just shoot from down.
With the
From down.
the sneakers.
I don't even know all of this because I'm not a big porn because some things I'm like
into it.
I shouldn't.
No, I
would say
don't. I don't really like.
I don't think
porn
you
like
should get
that.
into it. I think
Just to see.
to see what.
I don't mind porn. Like it doesn't. I don't care. I don't care
mind
for
but
it.
it's like it has to be. I used to like the real like stush ones, like where it's really fantasy.
So
It's
you
like
talking about the ones that
Playboy
you will order on pay-per-view?
all the time.
like those.
Yeah.
Or HBO later.
Yeah, HBO Max.
Looks dreamy.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I just like everyone to be attractive. I don't want weird
Same.
bodies.
Yes.
I don't want pastrami vaginas. I just want everything to look nice. And that's maybe why I can't get into it. If I would
Right.
see two men plugging this lady, I would probably be like clutching my pearls. Not to say that pornography is not arousing, because it is, but it depends on the kind.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Right?
It
And
has
I don't
to
want
be.
to
It's
sound
production.
Not everything.
The production
is
has to be
Yeah.
on point.
Not everything.
on.
Production has to be on point. And
And-
got to look good.
And also, how you say like overuse of porn leads to ED for like men. It's true.
It is true.
Really?
ED.
So listen.
Erectile dysfunction.
Yes. Because when they do it too much and then they doing it to the porn, they can't do it in real life.
Oh my God! Did y'all ever see this movie called Don John?
I remember that movie.
It's a silly movie, but it's about a guy who is basically
Addicted
addicted
to
to porn, and then his girlfriend finds out, and she's like, "So you having sex with porn more than you having sex with me?" It was like it was funny, but
But
he
yeah,
really
but
loved
doesn't
he
go
loved
far.
porn.
No, but to
And to
Raphael's
him-
point, it's true though. Like most boys grow up watching porn, and so they look at sex in a different way than women
Absolutely.
does.
Yeah.
And so when they start having sex and
They
they
think that's
become,
good.
they have multiple partners, they're used to seeing how sex is done from a porn.
Right.
Versus females, we're more in tune with our bodies. There
Right.
has to be like a connection.
Right.
And we
it's different.
learn through our male partner.
Right. And so
Well, I did. I don't know about you. I didn't.
Danielle, talk to us.
talk about it,
Danielle.
Danielle.
Come
Do you-
on.
I mean, I watch porn to learn.
Yeah,
I think you
there's
get
certain
tips.
things-
You can get some tips.
Yeah, but men take it
Yeah.
literal.
yeah, I
right?
think
They
some
do.
men take
They-
I didn't watch pornography till I was a whole ass adult. So I already had my first relationship.
But that's because you always said that you grew up. You had Catholic guilt,
Right, I did have
Sex.
Catholic guilt.
right?
I did a lot of it.
So that's not something you would do.
Right.
Right.
So
Oh, I would
that's
feel
not-
guilty if I did.
Exactly. So this is not something that you were like open
Open
to until you became an adult. You was like, okay.
The only thing that I would probably see would be the HBO After Dark, and they didn't have,
There was not much on there.
and they was not no pastrami
BET After
vaginas
Dark
for
2 is
sure.
almost like it's like soft porn
Well,
too.
let's
talk
Channel
about.
13 used to have a little porn.
Oh, you would
Wow.
know. You're
Channel
little-
13.
PBS?
PBS.
After the English movies, yup. The
PBS?
movies, they used to have little sex scenes all movie. I was like,
Oh yeah, you're the porn connoisseur. Talk about it.
That's it.
I remember growing up, my favorite movie was Wild Orchid. If you know, you know.
I was
with Mickey Rourke. with Mickey Rourke. It was like one of the raciest movies of those times.
It was.
Before Wild Orchid,
That
it was
and nine and
Nine and a half
weeks.
And to me, that was porn.
Kim
I was
Basinger.
like, oh my God, this is amazing. And Mickey Rourke was so hot. And I don't know,
How he is
Mickey
now.
Rourke is like a whole No, don't put that on his name. He was just in Iron Man.
Don't put that on his name, sis.
Sorry,
Come on.
But I say that to say, I think, everybody's perception is different. Some people may take porn literally. Some people may take it just to, like Danielle said, because it teaches you certain things and to be more confident and to be more open-minded. But I do believe that men see it in a different way because they think that they're doing something or you're enjoying it because they're doing all these moves that they see in porn movies. And like Rafi said, they also become obsessed with it and they can't satisfy their women or be in the present because for them, they're in that porn, mentality.
Well, let's segue out of pornography.
Yes, please.
And let's talk about, since we decided to make this episode the Love, Sex, Escapade Valentine's Day episode, I guess, we can talk about what would be your ideal Valentine's Day date, gift, or do you even...
Or fantasy.
Or do you even expect something on Valentine's Day? Are you one of those people that says every day is Valentine's Day?
I want something for Valentine's Day. I want something special.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Well, this year I told my significant other that we don't have to go to dinner. We don't have to pay for a prefix $500 dinner.
I agree.
I don't need that because I know you love me and I love you and it's going to be really cold and I just want to stay home. You don't even have to buy me a gift. I'm actually okay. And to have matured to that place, I know that I'm happy, or I know that my fiance loves me and I love him and I don't need anything, to kind of make me feel
that.
So I don't know if it's just a place that but I really,
I think as you get older, Valentine's Day is cute. It's nice. It's nice to feel that extra day of love. But I feel like how you feel in some way, like, it's a man-made holiday, right? It's another, like, you buy the same flowers that you would buy on Valentine's Day, you buy the next day or 2 days after. It's like $30 cheaper.
Right.
And I just feel like I don't need you to really spend that $80 on flowers. Don't get me wrong, I love it. I think it's sweet. But buy me a piece of jewelry instead, though.
I love jewelry. I love jewelry.
I don't mind getting something, but you can give it to me the day before or the day after.
So you're saying it doesn't have to
that's
be...
a side piece day. That's a side piece day.
You know what? I love jewelry too. I love jewelry.
Give me jewelry. Don't give me flowers. Don't give me chocolate. Don't give me teddy bear.
So you're saying you want a gift.
Right.
That's
you want a real gift.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Why not?
That's what I'm hearing. Okay,
Yeah.
so you do want something.
I'm okay with the gift, but I'm not
I love gifts.
I'm okay with just saying that we don't have to do anything either. But this Valentine in particular, like, I'm gonna be leaving to go away like a day or two after, and I'm gonna be gone for a week. Yeah. So I do want to do something like, oh, don't forget about me, and I do want something
for this year. I think I want to do something for him because I never do anything for him on Valentine's Day. So I want to, and the fact that because I'm going away 2 days.
Right, and we're gonna be gone.
So do you feel
in a pure bacchanal? Yes.
Do you feel like we as females, we think it's a female holiday versus it being a lover's holiday? Because I think a lot of the times we feel like we should be catered to on that day. We should be given flowers and gifts. Do you also think that there should be reciprocity?
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure. I remember one Valentine's Day. What happened? I got a room.
Years I didn't gift them nothing. I just was like, you need to gift me.
I
did something really nice on Valentine's Day. I think we were staying at the Tillery. I had candles in like a little shape. I lit the candles up. Yeah, I did. I hook them up.
Yeah,
girlfriend.
I'm a good gifter.
Thank
but
you.
I have a good gifter, so I love to reciprocate. So he always gets really nice gifts.
Yeah. On Valentine's Day, do you make it really special? Like, okay, I'm gonna get something
Valentine's Day is probably the least special, but he does get a gift.
Okay, that's all right. Yeah. Give him something, man.
We're not going to do that. We're not going
Go
there.
ahead, Eleanor.
What about you, Eleanor?
I want a gift. I want to be acknowledged.
That's right.
Period.
That's it.
I don't give a fuck if we've been together for 45 years. I could care less if it's a man-made holiday, because so is Christmas, and so is fucking Easter. And niggas is in church all the time.
Talk about it.
So at the end of the day, give me my gift. And acknowledge me on this day, because guess what? People say, oh yeah, it's every day. It's not every day. It's not. It's not every day, especially after 3 kids in 20 years. It's not every day.
It's
so
not.
I want to be acknowledged. I want to be treated special. And he should be acknowledged too. I'm not going to sit there and say, give me, give me, give me. I always try to make Valentine's Day special for my husband. I always try to give him something or do something. So I expect something in return, but I expect more because I bore those kids. So that's why I feel like I need to be acknowledged. And I'm going to feel a way if I'm not. Now, does he acknowledge me every Valentine's Day? No. Okay. Does not fucking happen. Okay?
Right.
It does not. But guess what? I still want this shit.
Right.
And you're entitled to it.
Right.
Period.
You deserve it.
Right.
So in the moments where he didn't, how did you feel, or how did you verbalize to him that you felt disappointed or let down
I
that
said,
he didn't?
the fuck? It's Valentine's Day again.
Yeah.
It's year, whatever. I ain't get nothing.
Right.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Where are my flowers?
Right. And you know, and then you know she said it just like that.
And 6 o'clock out the blue, I hear one of my kids coming in, Daddy bought you this. I'm like, oh, after I said something, which is a whole other conversation, a whole other podcast.
Right.
But at least he said, you know what, shit, let me go get her some flowers.
Right.
But at this point, it's like, because I'm so used to him being the way he is, sometimes if he brings me a flower, like the other day he brought me flowers, I was surprised. I said, well, you know what? Look at God.
Yeah.
It wasn't Valentine's Day,
Right.
but it's surprised because I don't get it all the time.
Right.
So I was like, you know
Shout
what?
out to the hubs, yo, for bringing the
shout out to
flowers,
the
yo, for
man.
real, man.
So
Shower her, yo.
the man that has to deal with all of this.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
You know, I want to be acknowledged, and I feel like, especially as a woman, I don't care. I do believe in certain gender roles when they're convenient for me.
No.
Especially as a woman, I feel like I would like to be acknowledged, and I would like to be pampered, and I would like to have my princess day. I would like to be a pillow princess, but not in that sense.
I get it.
And I would like to, you know, feel the way, because, like, you know, we always talk about how we always doing a lot, and we do a lot. And women nowadays are harder than they were 20 years ago. We're not treated like princesses because we've taken on the roles of doing things that men do. So I want to be happy.
I want to live the soft life.
I want to live a soft.
I remember when with my son's father for Valentine's Day, he kept on asking me what I wanted. I was like, oh, there's this thing that I saw that I wanted. He's like, oh, take a picture of it. I was like, okay, I'll take a picture. So he's like, yo, get the card or what? I'm like, yo, son, you want me to do everything? Yo, you want me to do everything? Come on.
Buy the card,
Yo, you want me to go get it? Give me the money. Give me the money. Let me go get it, yo, because I'm tired. I'm tired of you. Like,
Well, that brings me to another point. So, would you be okay if he just said, "Here's some money"?
I don't like the money. I get that a lot, though. I get that a
Instead of
lot.
flowers, I'll get money.
Yes,
Right.
I would get
And
the
I'm
money,
like-
but I don't like that. I feel like I get money, and I could get money.
You feel
anytime.
there's not enough effort put
I didn't feel
into
like
it if
you
he
didn't
just-
try. So when I do get the flowers, I do get the chocolate, even though that's not what I want, or I don't really care for chocolate like that. You put in the effort, so I appreciate that because you took the time.
It's the little things.
It's the little things, and
It's the effort.
It's the effort. Don't give me the money because you can give me the money any moment, any
Got
time,
it. Okay.
any day.
Take
Like,
and to
Danielle,
be
you
thoughtful.
like, give me the money.
I'll take whatever.
But Danielle could say that.
She's take it and not be upset. Like,
Right.
Not
So
be in your
the thing
feelings.
is that I've also been in situations where I have not received anything.
Okay.
So for me, I look at it like, you know, the simple fact that you are even attentive to even give me anything.
Got it.
I'm gonna take it.
But
Right.
she can say that now because she got a good gifter.
Right.
If he was in
I
my
used to
shoes,
have
she
a-
might be saying something
I used to
different.
have a really good gifter in my past. He was a really good gifter. So to come from something like that, to be with somebody who's not the best gifter, but I know sometimes he puts the effort into try to give me a gift. But it's also like, what do you want? Send me a picture.
then
I'm just like, dude, you want me to do all the work for you? Kind of like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
he'll go and get it, but I'm like, damn, like, why I gotta? You should know what I want. You should know.
But
Go ahead.
men are not mind readers.
Right.
And we are not either. So I think if he says, you know, give me some options or whatever, this one here, her fiance, he gives a whole list.
He has a catalog.
A whole list.
No, like,
and guess what
legit.
happens? He sends the list every
wrong.
time for the birthday, for the Christmas. Here you go. Get one of these things from this list.
He'll send 50 things.
And
No.
but it makes it easier because then
does.
you don't have to go back returning stuff or whatever, or you know that they're really going to use it unless you really, 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 truly know this person like that, which we rarely do when it comes to gifts. I just say, here, this is what I want. I'll send you a few photos. You pick. If you don't want any of those, then give me the money.
But I think
Right.
that
What
has to be
about-
thoughtful. I feel like if you're living with somebody day in and day out, you don't know what I like. You don't know. No, I'm sorry. You should know what I like living with you day in and day out. We wake up together. We go to sleep together. We do this.
every fucking one and tell you I want a Rolex? No.
But you might have mentioned it in a conversation. First of all, you ain't getting a Rolex. And second of all, you might have mentioned it in conversation. This is something. Perfect example, my husband. He mentioned to me he wants something in conversation. And I remember it.
But that's you.
But right.
You.
And I always say not everybody thinks like you.
But there's
but not even men. I think,
Yeah, I think it's vice
for me,
versa.
I have to know what you want. I'd rather know what you want.
But if he says, yo, like,
because
he
I'm
says, I like
a
something.
overthinker when it comes to giving.
But if
gifts.
he says, I like something, oh, damn, I wish I had that. I like it. I remember it. And then when it comes down to the holiday, I give it to him.
But that's you.
That's
That's what we're
And
saying.
you're having that expectation
Not
that
everyone is
that it's going to be reciprocated.
My ex, he was like that. He would remember something that I completely forgot, and in conversation, me just saying it, and would remember it and get it for me for whatever occasion. Me, he'd be like, "Do you remember what do I like?" I'd be like,
With that being said, I believe some men are more romantic than women.
Yes.
I feel like
I do.
most of my relationships, they've outdone me in gifts or just being thoughtful, whereas I'm like, oh, I'm going to get him exactly what he said, you know.
No bells and
And they've
whistles.
outdone me, and I'm like embarrassed, like, damn, you did
But I
that?
also take offense to that. I take offense to it
wow.
because I feel like
And
you're
I'm
not
grateful.
listening to
Right.
me.
That's
To
the
me,
way
it's
that
more.
the
It to me,
person- yeah,
to me,
they
it's
feel
more
that
than
way.
that. To me, it's like, okay, and me, everyone knows I could talk somebody to death. I'm not saying something once.
You gonna say it 17 times.
Hello, and I'm repeating this.
Yeah.
So if you're not catching it, then what's going on here? You don't want to catch it. You just be like, oh, she said that. Let me drop it because I don't care. To me, it's like I don't care. So there's a difference there.
And it's like you're not listening to
You're
me.
not listening.
Yeah.
Or like I said, what I like. Oh, you like this? I'm like, who likes that? Because that's not what I said I
you
like.
bought me something. Why would you get me that?
Well, that's one thing that C don't like to buy me things because he feels like I'm not gonna like it. But I feel like you should know certain things, not everything. You should know certain things because at this point, all right, we're doing a bid right now. We've been together for a little minute, a little
Right.
hot clip. You don't know my shoe size, like rando shit. You don't know that, like he might not even know my hair is blonde if he don't look at me.
Nah, he gonna know. He gonna know. He gonna
But
know.
I have a question. Like, have you ever gotten a gift that you didn't like and just like returned it?
No, because
I haven't returned it, but I'll be like,
And I let you know I don't like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, so can we exchange it?
Yeah, because she asked me to exchange her Christmas
Would
gift.
it hurt your feelings if it?
I mean, but you asked.
But this is exactly
Yeah, because I wanted you to have something you
exactly
wanted.
why
That.
I just ask for a few
I've done it.
things.
And I'm like, I
Right.
don't like this.
Give me a list of a few things that are on your want list because I don't want to have to go through that. And then I'm gonna take it personal if you fucking return the fucking gift that I bought you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you again. To add to what Eleonora said, you should kind of know if this is my style, is this something that I would want, right? Don't get me some random sweatshirt that I'm like, that's not even a color I would wear or a color that I would, like you just got it right because you felt like you need
But
to
to
give me
avoid
something.
all of that, I think you should just say, "Look, this is what I want. I'm gonna
So
write
that's
it
what
on the
I'm saying, I'm gonna make
refrigerator.
Yeah, but-
I'm gonna
but
tell it
sometimes-
because when
But
you
perfect
leave
example.
it to interpretation,
Make a
I gifted something Rosie for her house, right? And I just gifted it because I saw that, oh, she would like it, right? And I gifted it and I sent it to her because I know my friend, right?
yeah, but I was asking you for comforters and shit.
Yes, but you weren't asking me for that particular comforter and sheet. You weren't saying you would. I didn't think you would like that. You know how much comforter and sheets out there?
No, I
out
know,
there?
but I was like, just get me a comforter and sheet because you have good taste. So I think you knew that,
Because you told me that,
right? Yeah.
But you didn't tell me that every time I saw you.
yeah,
But Eleanor,
That's a
that's
lie.
who you,
yeah, I
Eleanor,
did.
that's the kind
It
of
was at
person
Macy's
you
and I was
are.
like, Why you don't get me sheets? You say you got Samantha sheets. You got Kima sheets. You got new sheets. You bought your mama sheets. And
I
was
love
like, where's my
comforters and sheets. I like
But
comforters.
that's the person that you are, and I think in life the expectation, you can't feel like people should think the way you think.
I agree.
Right.
I say that all the time.
And that's like something that I live by, but people don't think
we're
like
not
you.
talking about random people.
And I understand.
We're talking about one person that I've lived with for a very, very, very long time. Sometimes we're the same person. I feel like we think the same
I
at some
think
time.
that you guys are similar in many ways.
So,
at
in
times.
a lot of ways.
Okay.
Y'all are whoa.
In a lot of
if
ways.
there's a couple that are very similar in a lot of ways,
but opposite at the same time.
But opposite at the same time. Yeah,
That's
I agree.
us. So it's just not everybody. It's just someone that I've expressed something to. So where is the, you know what, maybe I should do it this time. So we have to think about it that way, because I would be annoyed. I think you would be annoyed, Danielle, if you're with someone and you say you want this and this and this, and then you don't get it. Wouldn't you be like, oh, okay?
But I think maybe with him, you have to go the extra mile. Say, I want this. Send a photo.
I do agree.
Send a link.
We gotta send a photo.
Write it
Yeah,
down.
like I think.
But at this point,
Why?
first of all, shout out to my husband. I love him. I'm not trying to play him because everybody knows how I feel about him. But at this point, I've accepted who he is, right? So I don't even get like crazy. I might give him the side eye, like, oh, it's our anniversary. Like, okay, you forgot. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I might give the side eye, but I say, you know what? He makes up for it in a lot of other ways.
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of other ways that I can say. I could give you a whole laundry list of stuff that he does. So to your point, you know, you might not get what you want, you just get what you need, I guess, you know? And that's how it is in certain relationships. It's
And
not,
I think that's what you have to be grateful for, right? Because you may not get what you want, but he satisfies and does things.
I get what I need.
You get what you, not even what you need.
I get other wants too.
You get other wants that it may not be coming at the time that you want it or you expect it, but it comes, right? And you gotta be grateful for that. Yeah, I'm not discrediting that you should definitely want what you want and get what you want when you want it. But you know, you get what you get.
And I also think you just need to tell him exactly what you
Yeah, I said no. I think
I think with him, he needs to know directly.
Yeah,
He's just one of those.
Once again, I think that I am someone that articulates my feelings.
No,
but
not
you can
articulate.
say it,
But then,
people
but I
forget.
think his mind is moving. So I'm not
Yes.
to
Send it to him. She
not
might as well get it
to-
herself because you know what you're getting.
No, you
No,
don't.
that's not true.
But that's how I felt about our Secret Santa. I felt like, oh, this is so corny. We're all picking out stuff that people already know that they're getting. And I had a whole thing with Samantha about that. I feel like, oh, it's so corny.
agree too.
I
with
think
that.
I think
fun.
that so because you guys are in such a big group, you guys can, once you find out who the person is, and they list down what they want, then you can just say, okay, I can do that. Or you can get something that you know that they would appreciate.
Right. That's exactly.
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
What I'm
Which
saying.
is what I did
So-
for my person.
And
So my person, whatever you put on your list.
you put 30 things on your list. You don't know which one of those.
But that's my point.
No, but you do